All right.
Right.
All right.
This is it.
Yep.
So this is your show, huh?
Yes.
This is what passes for a show.
Yeah.
Keep taking away my pencil. Holy cow, we're packed
You
in
seriously
here.
need to put in like a breaking glass sound whenever Joshua steals a pencil and throws it.
We'll have the editor do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like 3D. Just toss it at the camera.
Right.
We can't afford
Right,
3D. We can't afford 3D. We can apparently
That's
afford
it.
2D.
That's right.
Okay, everybody's sound is on, right?
Yes, I think so.
You've checked it. Thank
Yep.
you. Mike, let me hear sound.
How do I sound?
You sound good.
Okay.
Joshua.
Hello there.
Hi, Josh. Steve.
How do I sound?
You sound really good. James.
Okay. How do I sound?
Okay, Josh, one more time.
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
I am 1, 2, I'm 3.
You are?
I am
Keep talking,
3.
Josh.
3 is the number for me. I am 3.
Mike,
3,
give me some
3.
sound.
I am number 1, coming in on number 1 mic.
Keep talking, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Okay, we got it.
Okay.
Scotty, I think we have it.
Numero cinco.
I know, right?
Thanks, Scotty.
I have 2 pairs of glasses on. That's so weird.
Isn't that a common occurrence?
Yes.
I need to see. All right, somebody give us a countdown and let's have fun with number
All right.
249 tonight.
249.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
This week's video podcast is supported by enthusiastic model railroaders just like you. And by GL Robotics. With over 61 colors of 3D printing filaments in stock, your gateway to new technology. Check out their website at glroboticsusa.com. Further support is provided by Microengineering, keeping you on track with quality products for 55 years. Check out their website at www.microengineering.com. Order from your local dealer or order direct by calling 1-800-462-6975. Additional support is provided by Spring Creek Model Trains, your destination for model trains. Stop in and say, wow. Check out their website at springcreekmodeltrains.com. And by Intermountain Railway Company, where the detail makes the difference. Check out their website at intermountain-railway.com. Additional support is provided by Yelsma Graphics, America's leading distributor of quality railroad art and embroidered clothing since 1985. Check out their website at yelsma.com. Further support is provided by the NCE Corporation, the power of DCC. Visit their website at ncedcc.com. And thank you for supporting the What's Neat This Week podcast. This is the What's Neat This Week show in model railroading, show number 249 for September 24th,
Wow.
2023. Man, this year's going to be over so fast.
I know.
It's going by so quick.
Holy cow.
I'm your host, Ken Patterson, the host of the What's Neat show at Model Railroad Hobbyist Magazine. And yes, the October video actually should be coming out in 15 days. It is complete. I'm working on November already.
All right.
I mean, dude, it's going to be like November, Christmas, January, boom, boom, boom,
Well,
all at once.
Luckily, the RPM meet is in this October issue.
It is.
And how fantastic was that?
It was good.
Yeah.
James Regeer's Fremo layout interview
Was amazing.
turned
by the
out to be
way, yes.
really a good piece in that video.
And that's some really great stuff that they're building out there.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were doing Daniel and James ran off with the camera, and I don't know what I was doing. I was so scatterbrained at that show trying to keep up with.
Every show.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. What else is new?
It turned out really well, though. Anyway, so sitting over here where Mike always sits, we've got Mike Buddy tonight.
Hey,
Mike.
everybody.
And thank you for coming here late on a Sunday.
Hey, no problem.
Sitting right next to me, I've got Joshua Barton.
What's up, everybody? That's right.
Hey, babe. Sitting right next to Joshua, I've got Stephen Mantia.
Hello. I'm
Hey,
glad
Steve.
to be here.
You are such an amazing spirit. Thank you for meeting us.
I'm to thank you for letting me be on the show all the
Actually,
time.
he tracked him down
Yes.
on the side of the road, like he does so many people. And
It's true. I gotta stop
Holly
doing that.
chasing him down because he didn't pay for gas, and I mean he's just all
Chris
over
Paul
the
there is saying drama.
That's right. See,
Oh, drama! Sitting right next to Steve Mantia, I've got James Regier tonight.
Hi, James.
How about them Chiefs?
Yeah.
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 Super Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the Santa Fe thing for him.
That's
I see.
absolutely right.
Oh.
Go Warriors! Aiden Smith, our football star that got a 67-yard touchdown Friday night.
Nice.
I'm
bad at
honored
all.
to be able to rub elbows with him. He's such a great person. We got something in the mail this week, guys, from Stephanie and Bill Ward. You'll remember them as being the wonderful couple that was over here at the microphone. He was an officer of the law. We said thank you for
Sure.
your service. And they also did an opening for me on the show. And I'm not going to show it right now because it's running in the video, but you can see it where the What's Neat show starts right now. Or you're watching What's Neat with Ken Patterson. I don't
Yeah.
recall what, yeah.
I want to see the card.
It's the card's cute. But inside, he sent me.
I can't read that without your.
I can read it for you because I have it just down. Sorry it took us so late to drop you a line. Thank you so much for inviting Stephanie and I to the Bluff following the RPM meet in July. You truly made the event for us. Enclosed is a well-worn patch. Many nights on the street.
Very, very cool.
Youngstown
Nice.
Police.
Off of,
Youngstown,
yes,
Ohio.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
of the Youngstown
That's
Police
awesome.
Department. He also
Yeah.
sent us a photograph. One of his many hobbies appears to be tractors, and this is a
Wow, look at
49
that.
Farm Hill Cub
Okay.
with his daughter sitting in
this
the
is-
driver's seat.
This is when the tractors were
Farmall.
the bare minimums.
Yeah, Farmall,
that's
International
really
Farmall.
cool.
So I'm pretty sure they're coming back to next year's show, according to this. Best wishes to you, Holly, James, Mike, and Joshua, and Steve Mantia.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Phil and Stephanie. We had a
yeah,
great
awesome.
time with you here, and you're welcome back whenever you want.
Absolutely.
The door's always unlocked.
You know,
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
to be fair, Myra and Scott Lindsay, you guys also sent me a thank you card. And I guess that was about a month ago. And I wanted to read that on the show too, and I couldn't find it tonight in time to do the show.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
It'll turn up.
We'll do that
It'll
next
turn
time.
up. We'll do it.
You have a little thank you thing. Do you want to talk about that tonight?
Yeah. Last night, my wife and I went to see Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band. It was an awesome show, but
The original Mr. Conductor.
yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shining
But
Time Station.
my daughter reminded me that I had this shirt, which I had forgotten about. I got it from a guy at one of the RPMs, either last year or the year before. It's been a while. But anyway, there was a note in there that it was his late wife's shirt, and so I really dropped the ball. My daughter said, "Oh my God, Dad, I can't believe you didn't never talk to this guy." So anyway, I'm wearing this shirt tonight in Michelle's honor. Steve Grabowski from Clayton, New York. So
Well, we give
I
all
wore
of
it
our
last night. A
blessings
lot of
to
people
you out
liked
there.
it.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. Very, very nice. I see some Intermountain cars on the table.
There are 6, and they're different. They're all not the same. From Intermountain Railway Company tonight, they sent us some models. I received them actually Saturday at 4 o'clock in the mailbox, so I hadn't had time yet to shoot them Saturday. Well, we didn't do a show Saturday. Now it's Sunday, and today was cloudy. And I want to shoot these in full sun because I want to make them look beautiful. But as I describe them to you, I'm going to be showing you pictures of them shot in full sun because I will wait it out if I have to and try to get some great
Man,
shots
those
of
colors
these
are
cars.
pretty wild.
Yeah.
Those will look great in the sun.
These are HO scale ACF Type 27 riveted 8,000 gallon tank cars that I'm about to talk about first. There are 3 of them. This first one is Everett Distilling Company. This car is in orange with reporting marks EDCX. And these come with the metal couplers and the metal wheels on them, and they're actually beautiful cars. The second one is ACF Type 27 riveted 8,000 gallon car. This one is mobile gas, and this one is red with reporting marks WSRX 212, which would be the mobile gas right there, right? The third one of the 8,000-gallon series of cars that we have from ACF Type 27 cars is Gulf States Creosoting. And this car is yellow and black with reporting marks GSCX, car number 34. That would be that one right there.
Cool.
It's a nice little car.
Sure
Now, the next ones are the upsized by 2,000 gallons. These are 10,000-gallon tank cars. HO scale. Gulf Oil. This is a repaint, as it says on the side of the box. And this car is in blue with reporting marks on it of GRCX number 5180. Right?
Right, there it is.
Right below that one on my list, I've got another 10,000-gallon tank car, and this is United States Army. This is in green. USAX is the reporting marks, car number 10934. And I'll bet that one's going to look great in outdoor sunlight.
Oh, yeah.
The last one I've got is an HO scale 10,000-gallon tank car from Intermountain, and this is Tidewater Associates Oil Company. This car is in fact black, and reporting marks of it are TWAX. TWOX, actually, I think, because my A looks like an O. Number 1453.
Very cool. So what era would these have ran in? Are these modern? Are these...
I know, right? Define
These are
modern.
probably
30s.
50s,
Yeah, 40s, 50s.
50s, yeah.
I like that.
I know I built a whole bunch of the kits, when they were still from the Red Caboose label.
Yeah.
This one was built in 1929.
Okay.
Wow. This one, so
So they're older.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that United States Army car. Speaking
Go
of
with that
Army
military
cars,
train.
Yeah, you see the military train that's running today?
Well, I don't know what year they quit using rivets and started welding things up. But these are all definitely
60s,
riveted,
I think.
Yeah.
right?
Have you counted them
Yes.
yet?
I know, right? Thank you very much, Intermountain Railway Company, for helping us support this, the best hobby in the world.
Absolutely.
All their models are beautiful. You can check them out at intermountain-railway.com on the internet. They're coming out with a lot of beautiful models this year.
Very, very cool. I would like to talk about Lionel's podcast, A Modeler's Life.
Oh,
for a
I
few
listened
minutes.
to the entire thing.
Of what?
All of it.
Of
The show you were on.
Okay, well, first I want to talk about Lauren and Bernard from Canada A. They were on Lionel's podcast, and they talked all about the St. Louis RPM and how they came here and their events with James. And I wanted to just say to them, thank you for all the nice comments that you said about us, and him too. He needs some positive things said to him sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah, it was really great. And just on another note, I was interviewed by Lionel on A Modeler's Life, and it's episode 224. And you can go on any podcast place, look up A Modeler's Life, and hear what we had to say.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
That's all.
Can do
And
that.
also last Wednesday, I was on John Abadicola's Talking Trains.
Very nice.
And on TSG Multimedia, and we were interviewing Lucy Dormont, the new director of social media for the NMRA.
Very
So
cool.
she has a lot of great ideas to reach out to the next generation of potential model railroaders, and help them come into the hobby and help them join the organization, because really the NMRA has done a lot in terms of standardizing couplers and gauging weights, all these things that we can open a box and know that our rolling stock will roll with everything else that we have. Comes in large part from the NMRA and their work to organize that.
That's
And,
great.
That's true.
And I was saying during the interview, I really wish that, the battery tools would have something like the NMRA, because, you're either dealing with DeWalt, or you're dealing with Milwaukee, or you're dealing with, Ryobi, and none of the batteries are
Just to get
intercompatible.
off the subject for a minute, I probably have 10 different sets of stuff that when the battery went out and I went to go buy a new battery, the
Yeah.
batteries were obsolete.
Yes,
and darn
yes.
it, I had to spend another $800
Right.
to get another drill.
No, well, actually, I think Batteries Plus will rebuild those batteries for you.
Oh, where?
Because I've got a lot of
where
old
have you been
Milwaukee
forever?
equipment that I bought in 2007 during the time that they had that line. And sure enough, those lithium-ion batteries that don't last forever.
Yeah. But look at what the NMRA does for us. You know, we don't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah.
That is true.
Right.
Hey, Steve Mantia, do me a favor.
Yes.
Unclip your microphone and hit that green switch up there on that white box because our train has stalled.
Uh-oh.
It's actually derailed, and I just don't want it to sit there and
Grind a hole
short out for
in the-
a permanent period of time. You hit that green switch there.
On the
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, that's alleviated.
okay.
All right.
I found the switch.
He is the problem solver.
I found the switch. That's it.
He threw the switch.
So James, what do you got over there to talk about tonight?
Well, so I have my steam tractors, and someone had ordered a couple of the O-scale models here. And just to show some of the pains of 3D printing here,
Ooh, can I
look at that.
touch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can touch. So this is how all the models are shipped on their supports. And the reason I do that, one, it helps on my end to not have to pull them all off the supports. But two, they're actually much more stable for shipment.
Right.
Sure.
Because
Yeah, that
they're
would
all
make
sort of
sense,
tied
yes.
down.
You got to know what to cut and what not to cut here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and although it's
you can kind of see
you
because
can
it
kinda see where
tapers
the
down
supports are,
as
yes.
it hits the actual model.
but
And that prints upside down, don't it?
Correct.
here's
Right,
one of
an
the
angle.
pains of painting of printing those larger scales. You see this this steam tractor here. Look at that lovely gash on the back.
gash right there.
Yeah.
And see how on this one it's completely smooth where it says case.
That was a little bit of misplaced resin that somehow got under the
Yeah, I
vat,
see.
hardened, and prevented that UV light from coming through to the
Here's the regular one.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to have to shoot B-roll of this stuff up close.
And so
Then here's
Little
the gash
Bondo
on
would take care of this.
little
Right.
Bondo could take care of that.
Fill it in
yeah.
and
yeah,
offer it for a reduced price.
yeah, little or
$49.
or clear tour. Yeah, $49.99. There we go.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
and then
these,
that's the
and this is the canopy. Now
Nice.
the canopy is one part that I do actually break off the supports before sending out, just because you really don't want to break these legs.
right. But then you still
But then
ship it.
I ship it on this just because that again provides a little bit of stability and immobilization.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And that helps so that it doesn't break.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are all available on my Facebook page, James Regeer's Trains. You can actually email me at james.regeers.trains@gmail.com. There's no apostrophe in
Three
Regeers.
dots though. Remember, 3 dots.
james.regeers.trains
There you go.
.com.
dot-
.com.
at
Just
gmail.com.
one .com.
Yeah, well,
dot
right.
com.
Dot.
Yeah,
3
Dot.
dots.
right.
I got too many dots now.
Yeah,
See,
I'm seeing dots. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
so what about that Santa Fe engine? That's pretty neat.
So these the Santa Fe locomotive. This is an F9 A and B, and it's an older Stewart product. I'm not sure if it was under the Bowser name at that point, or if it was still Stewart. They have Cannon motors underneath, so I imagine it was Stewart at that point. But we got these, I guess a good 8 years ago or so. And so this was a fun project, taking that Stewart model and using brass wire, bending its shape to make the radiator coils on the top of the roof, doing some of the other detailing on the model. Sort of one of my first forays into actually trying to deck out an F unit.
Yeah.
Now, what are these little things that are sticking in between all the fans? Are those vents of some kind?
So those are the exhaust stacks,
Okay.
and in the late 1960s, early 1970s, the Santa Fe started putting spark arresters onto their exhaust.
Yes.
Okay.
And so
Love it.
these are the spark arresters. Then that
Okay. I've seen them on like the switchers, the 1500 and the
Right,
1200
Mopac.
switchers.
Yeah.
Right. But
yeah.
I've never seen them on there. So that's really neato.
So yeah, this is just an older. I did them a long time ago. They have Lock Sound 4 in them, I think. This one that at that time Bowser was offering Lock Sound chassis that you could get the whole chassis, just mount the shell on top of it, and so I had a bunch of A and B sets where the B was a dummy, the A was powered, and so I just swapped them out. I always say that the only dummy I like to be on my layout is me. So
Hallelujah to that.
right?
You know, I've had, speaking of dummies, I've had locomotives trying to sell at train shows and that. And just to show that they don't have power, you put the little thing on there that says dummy. And a number of people will come up and say, well, what does dummy mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
It's just,
Right.
Yeah, just
Right.
and I just you
That's-
become
that's
accustomed
true.
to it, but it's just
Yeah, right.
What is
Right.
dummy?
Well,
And it just,
I mean, you can't even hardly get dummies anymore.
I don't
Yeah.
know where the
Even-
phrase came from.
Even
I mean, unpowered, right?
Yeah.
Hello,
yeah,
unpowered.
just
Right.
unpowered. And you know, in the old days when you had, you know, a set of old Athearn blue box units, they may not be geared perfectly to run together, and one unit could probably pull the whole train,
Right.
and you could save money at that time not getting the motor
Right.
in it. So you could have a multi-unit train, but really have only one of
Multi-unit
them.
looking anyway.
Yeah,
Right,
multi-unit
right.
looking, but only have one of them powered.
Right.
And now with DCC, of course, and all the hyper detailing that goes into the models,
Yeah.
the motor expense is really the least of your concerns. And so that's why, you know, when Rapido makes their cabbage cars, which don't have motors, or you know, the prototype, right? It's a gutted F40PH, has, you know, that where the engine compartment has been converted into baggage.
Correct.
It wouldn't have a motor, but the Rapido model does, just because they figure you could use the extra power on your train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, and it's not an expense on their part. So, yeah, that was just an older project that I thought I'd bring out. And,
Nice.
Very,
Yeah.
very,
Very
cool.
nice.
All right, Steve Mantia, you brought some beautiful passenger cars tonight, these brass cars.
Yes, they're brass. I think maybe a year or so ago I brought some brass before. It was Ten Shoto, and this time I brought some of the. I have two sets of West Side models made in Japan,
Wow.
Pennsylvania,
Those are
and then the Rio Grande
real
there.
nice.
Okay.
And I thought, well, when it comes time to maybe running trains at the end of the show, I thought, well, maybe I might actually get these to see if they'll
Yeah.
run in that. But no, they were very nice.
These have got interior in them.
That
Yeah.
one has interior. Yeah, I was noticing.
How about that?
That is cool. Wow.
These are from the 70s, would you guess?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Because they still got horn hook couplers on them, believe it or
Right.
not.
Right.
Wherever it got.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was trying to decide what to bring for the show, and
No, that
went
those
in
are
my
great.
went in my magic closet and brought these out.
Oh, I love that magic closet.
Magic
yeah.
closet.
Yes.
Need
Closet,
2 minutes
yeah.
in there.
And Glenda goes, "Where'd you have these?"
And I
said,
noticed they have like foam diaphragms on them too. Yeah, this was.
Wow, very, very cool.
That's true.
she said-
And they came in sets of what, 6 or 5?
5.
Okay, 5 in a
Sets of
set.
5. Yep.
Okay.
She didn't know where I had these. I
Yeah.
thought, well, they were in the closet. They've been there the whole time.
Now
you know.
now you know where to hide all the other stuff.
Yeah, well,
That's very
how the
cool.
stuff
All in
moves
there.
it.
Shh, don't tell her.
yeah, that's
Sorry,
it.
Glenda.
Oh, it's always been there, Glenda. You know, that's it. I didn't get anything new. No.
Mike, buddy, look at you at the ambulances and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Look at that truck.
I know he hasn't talked about this
I
yet.
know, I can't wait.
I need to shoot B-roll of it up close.
All right, take us
So,
away.
My pal Bob Johnson from Masterbuilt Models sent me some new models to show, and these are the Ford F350, I believe, ambulance bodies from, I think that's a 1997 Ford. And they come in two New York schemes, one kind of generic, so you could put your own on, and then Morgan County, West Virginia. So that's kind of a odd choice.
Yeah.
You know, you'd think
Yeah.
Chicago or something, so there must be a story behind that.
Very cool. Then.
Yeah.
So, and then just for fun, I brought an old Trident Ford to compare the two makers of the same basic truck. And I think, you know, of course, this is old tooling, at least 20 years old.
Right.
But this,
Right.
these new PCX 87 models look really nice, and I hope that maybe they'll use this cab and introduce some other trucks like pickups and
Yeah,
you know,
they really
whatever
can
instead
do
of-
a lot
I
with
can't
that.
wait to see what East Coast Circuits does with those
Yeah, oh
ambulances.
man,
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
they will.
yeah,
And that'll be pre-LED era, so you know the flash
Mm-hmm.
will be slightly different.
yeah,
They really on those Rapido police cruisers, they really had that nice roller look down.
Yeah.
That is
they
true.
look-
I'm going to take one of these and backdate it and put like a 1980 Chevy cab on it.
Very cool.
So I remember these starting to come out like maybe in the late 70s or around 1980, and some of them had van fronts on them instead of pickup chassis. But these have been around for quite a while. Now they have some giant ones, but these are really nice for a layout size, small town or whatever, or metro. Yeah, large town. Can't get much larger than New York.
Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So-
Yes.
All right, I do want to say I talked to Jeffrey Otto this week, twice.
Yeah.
We're going to bring him in October and share some of the new products that he's coming out with that you can find on his website, ohrtracksupply.com. Oak Hill Model Railroad Track Supply is the name of the company that we've all grown fond to love because they've got their track series that makes the most realistic looking track due to all the various pieces, right?
Right.
The fish plates and
Yeah.
Right.
so he gave us a couple talking points that everything he does is based off of prototype drawings. It's the most realistic and prototypically correct. Diamonds, frogs, tie plates, tie rods for our layouts. Many new designs are right now in development. And if you want a specific design, you can actually just call Jeff and he can do it for you.
You can work on it.
Right.
Mike and I stopped by the booth there at the RPM and
Yeah.
talked to him and Ed Dressel, and they have a lot of neat new stuff that has came out and it's getting ready to come out. So
That
I
is so
can't-
true.
I can't wait to hear
material
about it.
there. Yeah.
They're wood ties. They're on PC board ties. That's something that he's really pushing. He also would like you guys to join the email list so that you can get updates on when new stuff comes out, and you can find that at ohrtracksupply.com on the website and sign up for it. He also wanted us to wear some of his shirts tonight, but I can't find my Oak Hill Track Supply
No, you
shirt.
should have called me. I got mine.
I think I know where mine is.
Thanks for giving
I don't
us
think
that
I have
memo
one.
before the end of the
I know,
show.
right?
Yeah, wow.
Sorry, Jeff.
the heads up there.
Jeez,
Yeah.
yeah.
He said you can also find him on Facebook and Instagram, which I don't do Instagram. But yeah, Facebook, I know he's got a presence there with all the pictures of all this new product as it's slowly coming in, and he's working with a lot of different people on it.
Good.
So a great
Great.
response. Jeff Otto is a good guy, and we look forward to having him maybe on the show in October. And that's something I want to talk about. Is there anything else we want to talk about going around the table?
I want to talk about YouTube and how you can like us and subscribe to us down at the bottom.
Click that little bell.
Give us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what we can do for you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for letting us into your homes every week. And the next show is show 250.
Oh my goodness, this will
Oh,
be the
yeah.
first week of October, won't
yeah.
it? First couple days of October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to take our NCE power supply and we're going to figure out why this train derailed again.
Yeah.
I got to fix this layout.
It's because I'm driving it.
Lack
Yeah.
of maintenance.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm going to give you the Hammerhead.
Okay.
And I've got actually 3 of these smaller throttles here. I really love them
Sweet.
for controlling with the beautiful readout and numbers.
You better get your maintenance awake crew to get that cleaned up.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
It's like a mess from here.
One thing I'd just like to briefly mention is Mini Me on the table here.
Oh, wow, you're painted.
I've
Yeah,
painted
I
them.
saw
Yes,
he has
yeah.
color now. Wow.
That's color now. In fact, last night for the show that didn't happen, I'd worn that same Hawaiian shirt that
He
I
did.
painted on this guy here.
He actually painted his clothes right.
So
And
yeah,
and we've decided to make a new group called the Blue Men Group.
Yeah.
There's no trademark. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
so,
I think it's important for you to bring up the fact that you used Vallejo paint for the skin color,
Oh.
because that's
Yeah.
one thing people have a hard time getting right.
Skin color.
Vallejo paints have
In general,
I've
yeah, they
been
are
using them. They
great.
are great.
Yes, they are.
So
It does stand
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You do stand out now. You're
Nice
standing
work.
on the
That's right.
table.
Make
and,
sure that
and look
you
for Mini Me to be getting into all kinds of mischief here and there in random places, doing random things.
Random people.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
We need to remember Mr. Bill from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
We need to make a Thuggo to help James out with some of his stuff.
yes, that worked out perfect. I can see that. Yes.
Yeah. Oh no!
I think it was Sluggo.
yeah, Sluggo, yeah.
Best hobby in the world with some of the best people in it sitting right around me right here tonight. This is a show produced by us simple model roaders just for you. This is your show. Any suggestions on things you'd like to see, or if you'd like to be on the show, contact us through readers' comments. And with that said, guys, let's go run some trains. Perfect. Make sure I get the B-roll everything before you pack it up, because I want to make sure people can see that stuff close.
Okay.
I'm going to kill sound and camera 2.
Don't we have to
Oh,
take
do we
a
need to
thumb?
do the
Yeah,
thumbnail?
thumbnail.
Yes, we do have to do a thumbnail. Go ahead. Ready, set. What would you like to hold there, Mr. Mantia?
Red tape.
I'm just going to sit here and hold myself.
Yeah, you hold yourself all night, I guess. Then. That's it.
All right, James. Ready, set, and smile. Okay, perfect. Let's not step on any cables.
Don't step on my cables. So, Ringo Starr, how was it?
Was good, man. He had Edgar Winter,
We have to get some
Oh, man.
lead singer of Toto, lead singer of Men at Work. And so all those guys did their hit songs, and then there was like 7 Beatles songs.
Did they play 164?
No. Just mainly the ones that Ringo did, like Yellow Submarine,
Yellow Submarine.
I Know This Garden,
Yeah.
and then like It Don't Come Easy, you know, hits you get after.
Right.
I really want to run camera sometime, guys.
Why don't you run camera?
That would be fun. I'd have it moving around all the time.
Won't do it.
All right, guys.
Do some B-roll.
Let's do
B-roll.
show 250 as a like a spin-off, or I don't know.